up, YouTube? It's your girl Fatima Dream, and I'm back at it again with another reaction video. As you guys can tell from the title, we are about to get into some things. We're about to do another Kevin Samuels video reaction. As you guys can tell from the title, OnlyFans girls belong to Subway or the streets. Kevin Samuels had made a premiere on the show called Fresh and Fit, and he got into some things once again. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like when he be going over there, he be shaking up the table when it comes to the people that they be having on the stand. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get into some things. When I see OnlyFans girls, I was like, oh yeah, this is about to get juicy, and we about to watch it together. So before we get into this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to join the team if you haven't already. Now let's get into it.
Kevin, welcome to the show, man.
Now let's play big bank, take little bank.
We got Kevin fucking Samuels in the house.
Hi guys, how we doing?
These three girls.
What's up, Kevin?
One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars, the new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz is trying to tell you ladies is the money you're making is seasonal. Exactly. There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow. Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
But it's open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah, but that's okay. So like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work.
It don't last forever.
How do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years? I've
increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month.
And that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year. Right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business.
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it. In order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage with people who know more than you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a $1 million, almost.
Okay, I just had to pause it here because from what that little part we was just saying, I don't know what this damn video is about to lead into, but if these girls think they're gonna be making money in the punani all their life, Jesus fix it, okay? I think my mom told me, get into that stripper life, you get into that life, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing, being a porn star, it's only a matter of time till that shit lasts. You can't keep your body, you know what I'm saying, up to date for that long. It's only so good till niggas gonna get tired of that pussy when you got multiple other women, you know what I'm saying, that you can get into. So it's just like, when you stay in it, do you got a plan for how long you want to stay in it and how long you want, and when you want to get out of it? And when you're in it, are you going to flip the money? What are you going to do? Are you going to open your own business? Are you going to profit off of this? Like, they sound like they don't know what the fuck they about to do. Like, I hope this damn video don't have these bitches looking dumb, because I thought they was going to be agreeing with, you know, at least understanding, because the one in the middle was nodding the head. So I'm thinking they was going to be understanding, but the one that just talked with the white shirt, I don't know what the hell is going on.
$1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of them. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you know what you're talking about regarding OnlyFans. That's for sure. Because
But I don't know what I'm talking about as far as business and making money.
in regards to making money, money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we can.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
People are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
Which is fact.
It's a secret.
Declare that.
I accept what you just said.
But girl, if you want to sit here and mention people doing investments and doing it in other ways, well, girl, you got to at least mention one investment that you invested in if you're going to use that narrative. Like, I mean, let's just be logic here. If you're going to use that example, at least give a good example of something that you're doing to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Just make it make sense more. Especially when you're talking to this guy. Like,
but you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where's some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
See, this is what this OnlyFans economy has done. It's let women with really low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket skills.
That's not low functioning knowledge.
Well, let's talk. Okay, every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do. Because anyway. So
I come to the club, like, we're not.
You can't even get in.
But do you understand that what he's not trying to hate? And so
No,
this is,
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into
They're not
body
listening, that's
contouring.
why.
He's asking my friend, what is she investing in?
yeah.
He's trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I asked her what she was investing in. I don't know whether it's good or bad.
I didn't
None of you
want to
guys
talk
pay my
about.
bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless you're
So,
in my
okay,
bag?
so
I think guys are just mad. It's
I don't
easier
think you
for
guys
us to
are
make
No,
very
but-
happy for me
Okay,
for my
ladies,
success.
calm down. Ladies, calm down. Here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what we're trying to communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans, it's also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding
They're not
stocks,
even listening.
when you're not educating yourself on those matters, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice
Who
apartments.
said OnlyFans is just sex work though?
I didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who
Oh
said
my
I
God.
don't
Let me
own
finish.
stocks?
Let me finish.
Oh
Hold on.
Oh my God, they taking it personal. Wait a minute, girls. Let's be adults here. Cause see, they just took that personal. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, this is why I be like getting tight when Kevin Samuels be trying to put all women in a bunch. Like, all women do not think and see the same. Because I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say all goes on with them how they was raised. But my mom was telling me when I got into 16, 17, like of age, when I was watching certain shit, and she's just like, you do certain things, you go down a certain route trying to get that fast money. If you don't invest it and flip it correctly and spend it wisely, you're gonna be broke in a matter of a snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't understand. Let's finish this video, guys.
Hold on. See, you can't do that. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it. So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that. See, here's what we have going on.
And if you want to do that, all you got to do is be like, yeah, I buy my bags, you know, I buy my Birkins and stuff, because at the end of the day, some people don't want to believe it or not. Those will eventually be antique, vintage clothing and accessories. Like, you can eventually flip that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to you that might not can afford that $10,000, $12,000 bag or purse and be like, well, how would you waste your money on that purse? Eventually down the line, if you keep it in good condition, you can flip that and make more than what you spent on that purse, as long as you keep it good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that somebody want, because it's not gonna be around 10 or 15 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's an investment, ladies. Like, you should have just said that to shut his ass up. Like, well, yes, I do buy purses. Purses, I plan on flipping them eventually. So if I go broke, I would never go broke, because I got money right here. Just like with jewelry. My aunt was one of the main ones to make sure she spent money on quality, good diamond jewelry. So just in case if something happened and you run low on money, or something happened, you get bankruptcy or whatever the case may be, you know you spent mad money in jewelry. You know that jewelry, if you had to pawn it or whatever you had to do, you could get money for it. So it's just like with purses and good quality jewelry pieces that come to certain designers. Like, if you keep them long enough and you keep them in good condition, you could flip those. Those are investments.
This is what I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys should be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yes.
Let him finish.
So guys,
You guys need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the day, I'm leaving it with a negative message from this podcast, because you guys,
can somebody grab some control, because you don't know what I need to do.
Real quick. We're just expressing opinions here. Ladies. We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's gonna get a forum to speak.
But as a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her money.
I didn't tell her where anything. I just asked what she was doing.
Why you gotta take it as disrespect and just can't take it as he trying to put you onto game? Like, it's not like you gotta take heed of actually what he's telling you. All you gotta do is just listen. Because down the line, who knows, months from now, it's like, damn, you know what? This nigga did just mention this shit to me a month ago. And I got in his ass and we was going at it. But in the long run, he was fucking right. You know what I'm saying? Because in the long run, it's just logically thinking it's the truth. Like, when you get into these type of businesses, whether it's basketball, football, you could get injured. That money and everything is going to be gone tomorrow if you hurt yourself. If you ain't spend that money wisely, you're fucked. If you're a porn star, whatever the case may be, whatever the fuck you want to do, you sit there and spling your money every check you get, because you feel like, oh, I could make it a video. All I got to do is make one video and that's double the price. You don't spend that money wisely and flip it, you could be broke. Look at MC Hammer. The whole fucking damn near celebrity, legend. Like, and wasn't he broke? At one point, I don't know if he's still broke now, but wasn't he broke because he wasn't spending that money wisely? He thought after he had that hit song, he could keep making hits, and it wasn't like that.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. This is what this economy breeds. It takes a lot of. This is what this economy breeds, guys.
Let him speak, and then you guys will get your shot too.
So Hafez has been he's trying to be as measured as possible. I came in trying to be as measured as possible. And what are we getting? We're getting attacked. We're getting anger. We're getting, you don't know nothing. You don't know. What I do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me. We'll see. We'll see if I won't be successful.
And my point
not with the rocket
that I was simply trying to bring up, if you feel offended, that's how you feel. But no. You had a chance. You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk. The reality of the matter is, there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me one way and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want me to be respectful, to listen to you and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem. Now we're getting into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turn off to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude. And the reality of the matter is the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is, with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And so all day long, the fundamental reality is when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get. But that eventually runs out.
Yes.
That eventually runs out. And at the end of the day,
why y'all need a nigga to tell y'all that? We your moms? Because my mom told me that. Like, I mean, what is going on here? I don't get it.
Of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person,
all your life,
what you're going to be is by yourself.
Yes.
And so
facts.
My hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something, and then we'll turn it to Kevin, and we'll let you speak as well, Damaris. Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, my cousin name is Damaris.
It's fine. It's an open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. I saw that you wanted to say something earlier.
Now y'all got nothing to say because y'all was trying to be all rowdy for what? Kevin was hitting some points. That's why.
Me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be cooking on OnlyFans. You could do whatever you want. So I just feel like I'm just offended, and it's not just.
Okay, but we're not gonna act like OnlyFans is just not full of people doing sex things. Yeah, you could be cooking, and 9 times out of 10, that's cooking is in panties and thongs and bra. You know what I'm saying? Or some see-through lace mesh lingerie. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna act like OnlyFans ain't known for sexual content. Ain't nothing wrong or disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? To be embarrassed about. You act like you was embarrassed or felt like it's something wrong with that. If so, you need to build confidence for the position that you chose to be in. Because, girl, if you sitting here getting all sensitive with somebody mentioning about a sex, you know, you being a sex worker or you being on OnlyFans and people mention OnlyFans is just for porn stars or whatever the case may be, and you want to take that personal, then you need to get out that field, girl. You definitely need to get out that field.
It's not just towards me, it's towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world we live in.
They don't.
No, you didn't.
The platform we're on is built by men. Nobody made this about men or women.
Do not get paid unless I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram.
What?
And when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business. Business isn't offensive.
Every time he come on the show, he always get underneath somebody's skin to make them get up from the damn tape. Evan. This nigga. Yo, what is like, I could get there too, but being that I heard these stuff before from my mom, like I didn't need a man to tell me these things. Like a lot of things he said, my mom said, you know what I'm saying? So it was more relatable. It was more of a connection and understanding, you know what I'm saying, for me. But being that I guess some ladies didn't get that mentor or have their mom put them on the game or teach them certain things when it comes to being a woman and a lady and, you know, life and all that, it comes off as harsh and disrespectful and too much where it's like, all right, he's violating me. I need to get the fuck up away from this table because if I hear anymore, I'm going to want to drag his ass to the camera. But it's like when you heard that shit already, there's nothing to be mad about. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Speaking from my experience, because like I said, all this stuff he talking about, my mom told me, my grandma told me this. Like, they told me this. They already, you know, they let me know this stuff.
offensive, but when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call themselves experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers. Would make a little bit of money. Congratulations. I'm good with escorts. I'm good with strippers. Okay. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market strategy. You're taking what the world is giving. As my mom
would say, all you is a booty call. Okay? Good luck to a man trying to wife you. That's all I'm going to say.
Your creator's giving you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't. And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else,
what are you gonna do?
Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario, Myron, Fresh. We will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do, because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off.
We ain't gonna make it seem like all men is like that because you got some bitch made niggas. I'm just saying. We ain't gonna make it seem like all these niggas is like this, Kevin. Yeah, you and some of them niggas that might be in that panel, but you got some bitch made niggas.
Walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrug, you would die.
More than women.
That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks. And guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow, because neither one of y'all on the panel can honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bring it. None. So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel, and there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans. It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. Yes. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, mic drop.
Wow.
The Godfather.
Listen, man, I know, ladies, it'd be the hard truth to hear. And I'm not gonna say, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything Kevin Samuel says is facts or true. I'd say it's probably like a 50-50 maybe. I would say that only because of a lot of things that he said and he mentioned to women. My mom told me, you know what I'm saying? My grandma told me and mentioned to me and let me know, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like to hear that this man, that's why when I hear him say, you know, it sounds harsh coming from a man because, you know, I'm a male saying it. But if you had another female in your life or in your corner to tell you the things that he's telling you, listen, it would not bother you, it would not affect you. This is why, even though I know some of you guys don't want to, you know, even though some of you guys be trying to be like, oh, you're a Kevin Samuels hater, and you're just like the rest. No, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that Kevin Samuels say, my mom told me, my grandma told me, you know what I'm saying? My aunts told me. They let me know when it comes to certain things of being a woman, how to morals, you know what I'm saying? How to carry yourself, how to present yourself when you're going outside, and how to move, how to make sure what you do, what you bring to the table. If you know certain things you lacking and bring it to the table, you know what certain things you got to build up to make, you know, to basically to weigh it out, you know. So if you come into the table with nothing and you know how to do other things like cook, clean, and all that stuff and more, you know what I'm saying? It's just to learn, you know. And I feel like Kevin Samuels be for the ladies that didn't have that mom or that mentor to put you on the game, he be putting you on to game. It might come off as a harsh way because it's so straightforward and blunt, but honestly, from the things that I hear him say, I heard my mom say, I heard my aunt say, I heard my grandma say, I heard my grandfather say, I heard my uncles and all that say. Listen, it be facts sometimes. I know it be hard to hear from him, but it dead ass be facts. But let's chop it up in the comment section down below. Tell me guys what you think of this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button to join the team. Follow your girl on social media. My Instagram is The Team The Dream. My business Instagram is TheDream_collection. And shop with your girl at www.theteamthedream.com. Comment down below. You know, let's engage, guys. I know y'all about to comment. Let's talk about it. How did y'all feel about this? And like we always say, guys, don't dream your life. Live your dream. Deuces.